Hey, so you tell we're out here at the lake today. It's not a normal place. You know, most people think, oh, you're a landscaper, you got to be in somebody's backyard. Today, we got the view of the lake. Got my fishing pole. I'm ready to go. But want to talk about maintenance around ponds. So we always get clients that have ponds or lakes, and they always want to know, like, how to maintain it. What's the easiest ways? And we're going to talk about a couple of those things today. So when you have a property that has a lake, keep in mind at the edge of the lake, right? So this particular one right here, it doesn't have a seawall. It's very rigid and very rough. Matter of fact, where I'm standing is very muddy and wet. And so keep that kind of in mind when you purchase a piece of property or you decide that you want to maintain around the lake. The biggest things are, you know, are you going to put a seawall in? If you do put a seawall in as the grass, make sure the grass goes over the top or slopes so the water goes over the top of the seawall. You don't want the water to build up behind the seawall, then it causes a mess. But we do want to talk about is be careful around water. So over the years in the industry, we have heard of numbers and numbers and numbers of people who've actually been on lawnmowers mowing a slope around the edge of a pond or along the edge of a wall, and then the lawnmower get away from them and then flip over, and then people are pinned upside down in the water. So technically you can drown in less than an inch of water if your face and your nose are all in that. But when you go over the edge and you get buried or stuck under the lawnmower and you can't get out, then there's a good chance, a good possibility. Now, keep that in mind. Safety is paramount when it comes to maintenance around ponds. And another thing that people always ask me is, they're like, well, hey, yeah, I want to spray. Make sure that whenever you spray something around the pond, that it is for aquatic life. You definitely do not want fish kill. So if you have a pond and you decide you want to spray Roundup or herbicide or something like that around the edge of the water, yeah, it's going to kill the grass. It's going to look great. But then you also have a chance of killing it. So make sure that if you do have that desire, or you have green grass, like in this area, there's some grass growing in the pond, some lilies that in the area, if you do want to get rid of those things, make sure that you either read the label very, very carefully, or you hire an expert who knows exactly what chemicals can be applied in an aquatic situation. There are a number of products out there that can be applied to get rid of grasses and lily pads and things like that without damaging the ecosystem of the plant, of the fish and the other insects and bugs and things that are in the water. So keep that in mind as well. When you're mowing, we talked about paying attention to that. So you got to look at the surface in which you're mowing. So this surface particularly right here is flat. It's been maintained. You also sometimes you'll get steep embankments. You'll get rock ledges. And so you have to make sure that the piece of equipment that you're using is the right piece of equipment for the location. So you don't want to be out there trying to weed eat or trying to mow on an extreme slope, or you also don't want to be out there with a weed eater if you can mow it. So just kind of keep some of that in mind. The other is, one other important thing that I always tell our staff about water is snakes and water. They love each other, right? So be careful around the edges of the ponds for snakes. You get rocks. This lake in particular here has some rock edges on it. So you have those rock snakes will lay up in those rocks, and because they like the coolness of the water. And you want to make sure that you're paying attention to where your feet are going. I've had, over the years, a couple of people that have been bitten by snakes. And in that, every single time, those guys are next to creeks, stream beds, water of some sort. And so that has caused issues for them. Another area that we talk about a lot with our clients is making sure that when you're fertilizing, you want green grass up here, but you have a pond over here. So make sure that when you're fertilizing, you're not throwing fertilizer way out into the water. Okay, fertilizer is designed for grass. It's really not designed for the ecosystem of fish, and it's not designed for the ecosystem of aquatic plants. So you can cause issues. You can run into having a fish kill, as we talked about earlier, or you could have some other undesired effect instantaneously by having fertilizer get into the waterway. So if you can, try to put a guard on your spreader so that it'll stop the fertilizer from flying into the water. Same with liquid fertilizers. Do the exact same thing. Keep those things back up on the bank. I tell people and recommend that you stay 5 or 6 feet away from the edge of the water, period, with any kind of chemical, unless it's aquatic specific, because that water leaches, that material will leach into the soil, and then it will leach into the lake, and then could cause some harm to those fish that are in the lake. And then if you fish in the lake and you catch those fish, and you got that big, huge bass that you want to fry up on a Friday night, that fried up fish just got some fertilizer for you this past week. It could eventually or possibly cause some harm in the future. I hope these are some things to keep in mind. I know it's pretty brief, but keep some things in mind when you're maintaining around your pond or maintaining around some waterways at your property.